Hello, everyone. When we think of superheroes, we think of characters that we commonly find in comic books. For example, we have Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Flash, Captain America, Black Widow. These are all characters that we think of when we are referencing superheroes. Though these characters may be the type of people that we as a society label as superheroes, they are not based in fact. When we are in need of help, who do we call? Well, we usually call people like policemen or firemen or EMT workers. But what do we do when these people who are supposed to be the superheroes in our community lack the ability to purposefully and properly deal with the problem that we are facing? According to a report by ABC Chicago News' Leah Hope, the Brown Berets are an activist group made to serve and protect the community. So, when our usual community leaders are unable to protect us, we make our own. These are the Brown Berets. I hope that we have all volunteered in one way or another in our community, and I'm certain that we have. It's very important to volunteer in our community. It provides a sense of relief and a sense of bonding in the community. Truly, volunteering is one of the many ways that we can get in touch with people around us and help those who truly need it. While I am not an expert in crime, I have done my fair share of volunteering for my community. For example, I have helped with the parks. I have helped cleaning up the parks, and I have also helped give out food to those who need it. I think it's very important to do this because not only does it help those in need, but it also helps yourself. I think that once you realize how important volunteering truly is, you will be able to do it more. Today, I would like to call to your attention to the group of activists who are volunteering their time to help La Villita fight back against the robberies that street vendors are facing right now. The Brown Berets are a volunteer group who consist of Chicano people and fight for various causes in their communities. According to the University of Washington, the social movement group actually was founded in 1967. This group was led by Chicano youths who were inspired by the Black Panther Party. And the Black Panther Party was an organization which fought for revolutionary internationalism and armed self-defense of the Black community. The Brown Berets fight for a number of causes, and they don't exclusively fight for just one. Some of these causes include an end to police brutality and a fight against racism. The Brown Berets also fight for a demand in education, job equality, housing equality, and these issues are still very relevant in today's modern world. And the Brown Berets have definitely made their impact on these issues. There have been various chapters of the Brown Beret throughout history. 2 years after the movement established, 29 chapters were available for the public to join. The majority of these chapters are based in California, where all the big Chicano communities were based and established. But these chapters were not limited only to California. They were also found in Colorado, in Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, Texas, and Washington. By the time that the Brown Berets disbanded by the Prime Minister David Sanchez in 1972, a total of 36 chapters were established by then. And the majority of these chapters were established by colleges and universities. Though they did disband in 1972, the chapters, some of them still survived, and many continue to fight for the causes that the Brown Berets stand for. And eventually, after some time, the Brown Berets found a home, and that was here in Chicago. La Villita is known as the Mexican part of Chicago. Usually, La Villita is adorned with traditional Mexican decorations, and La Villita is also home to a lot of street vendors which line the streets day and night. These are all people who are extremely hardworking, and rain or shine, they go out and they try to provide a living for their family. They set up early in the morning and they wait for customers to arrive. But unfortunately, not only do customers arrive, but also robbers. Vendors are being targeted as of recently because of their inability to properly defend themselves. And this is where the Brown Berets come in. The Brown Berets have accepted volunteers who set themselves up to protect the local vendors. When asked for a statement by ABC News, Angel Valdez, one of the Brown Berets, said about the vendors that they are easy targets. They don't have a voice, but they do have us, and we're going to make these people know that they have people who protect them. The Brown Berets have been around La Villita, patrolling the neighborhoods early in the mornings. This is because, like I said, there has been an increase in attempts of robbery with the street vendors. ABC Chicago News asked Cristian Armandenes, a community leader and organizer for La Villita, for an opinion on the Brown Berets and the robberies. And he notes that others have joined in the fight against the robberies on the street vendors. He said it's provided a sense of protection, of vigilance, so they can go on with their day-to-day business and provide food on the table for their families. While the vigilance could certainly help prevent an increase in robberies in La Villita, the Brown Berets and residents have called for a permanent protection plan by the city. The Brown Berets have also asked for more people to come out and volunteer and support their community for the safety of the vendors. This hopefully will have more people come in, and that way we can hope for a fast decrease in the robberies which take place in La Villita. The Brown Berets have asked for the city and mayor to come up with a plan. The push for action by property authorities has spread quite rapidly. The people of La Villita, along with the Brown Berets, have asked for a permanent protection plan to be put into place. And according to an article by WGN News Chicago, a spokesperson for the Chicago Police told WGN News that the department is committed to strengthening safety for the vendors, to report any problems that may occur to them directly to the police for proper investigation. Recognizing the importance of support in communities needed, I find it very important to stand up for the people who can't stand up for themselves. And the Brown Berets have definitely taken this to heart and made their impact on the community. In conclusion, I have shared with you all what the Brown Berets stand for and the troubling rise in crime in La Villita. I would like to leave you with a quote from one of the street vendors that says, "We are happy that we have someone who comes to protect us." As stated, community is very important to people all over Chicago and all over the world. I think it's very important that we all come together and protect those who need protection. Thank you.